I'm attempting to take this toy car over 500 miles for the Guinness World Record attempt for the longest journey by toy car. These cars aren't fast because it's made for a child. So this journey is going to take 2 months, going from the top of Florida all the way to the bottom, and today's day 12. So far we've made it 125 miles from the Friendship Fountain in downtown Jacksonville all the way to the A1A Super Inn in Ormond Beach, where we are waking up today. It's raining like crazy outside, so instead of making progress today toward our goal, we are catching up on the logbook, which is a book required by Guinness World Records to prove our progress along this journey. We're attempting the Guinness World Record for the longest journey by toy car. They're sideways right now in the hotel room for storage purposes, but the entire world record is 500 miles and 2 months driving in these babies. And it's raining like crazy outside today. Last night we were gearing up to leave on the world record today. And Lauren looked at the weather and she's like, Cassie, it's not looking good out there. And she's not wrong, it's extremely wet. And there's 2 things on this world record that could destroy our cars. The first one is hitting potholes. The second one is rain. So today we had to make a day in our hotel room and not take the cars outside, which is gonna mean that we're gonna be 1 day behind. But we're a few days behind in our logbook pages for Guinness World Records, so I'm gonna spend the day in the hotel room getting the logbook done. This is our logbook that Guinness World Records requires us to have with us. Inside of it, we're required to keep track of every single day on this record. Every day we have to put a picture of every single stop we stop at or have a receipt for it. Sometimes the stops are on the side of the road, like when it was raining here, and we have to just use GPS coordinates. And at the end of each day, we have to put a summary of how far we went, our top speed that day, which this day was 9.5 miles an hour, our average speed that day, which this day was 1.65 miles an hour, and our total distance so far toward the record out of the total 800 kilometers or almost 500 miles. We are very behind on this book. We're on day 11 today, and the book only goes up to day 4. So I'm gonna spend the next bunch of hours updating this book. Starting with this page, which will be day 5. This is the first picture for day 5 outside of our hotel room. Print. I'm printing out the photos now. It's coming out. It's done. This is it in the light. A bunch of people keep asking me where I got this printer from, so I linked it in my bio on Amazon. There she comes. On day 5, we got custom rings made because it was a big thing to do in St. Augustine, and we want this trip to be sort of like an actual road trip but in toy cars. And there's 3 photos that I really like from getting the rings. I'm gonna have to cut them down so they fit in the logbook. Every single page I only want to be 1 day because we have very limited space. My custom ring says the same thing my license plate says on it, which is Car Mama. So I feel like I have to include this photo. We're out of paper. The cool thing about this printer though is that it doesn't use ink. It's like magic. We're good to go. I'm getting a little worried that this day is not gonna fit on 1 page. I'm already getting 9 photos for the day, and I'm pretty sure the other top day had like 5 photos, maybe 6. This might have to be on 2 pages. I'm gonna try my best to cut down the photos, but we had so many stops this day because it was the day we were just exploring St. Augustine. Normally we have a bunch of miles to do and we only stop a few times throughout the day. This day, the whole point of the day was to explore St. Augustine, so we stopped like a million times, and every single stop needs a photo in this logbook. We're printing another one now. I just printed so many photos that the printer is now at 20% battery. So we gotta plug it in. Because there's a lot more logbook pages to do. I'm so curious how this logbook page is gonna turn out. Because this is more photos than I've ever tried to fit on a page. And I don't even have all the information yet. That has to go with every single photo. The photos are kind of small as I could possibly make them, so hopefully they'll fit on 1 page now. I decided I can't finish this logbook page until I eat. I am starving and I only have 1 thing. I'd say it's okay. This is all Lauren's food. She was hungry when she went grocery shopping, so she got a lot of stuff. I wasn't hungry when I went grocery shopping because I just ate. So this is all I have, and I'm highly regretting it being my only item. It's supposed to be in the freezer section, so it's a little flimsy and soggy, but we're gonna make it work. I moved it into this Tupperware because the other one was so soggy. Well, that's cooking. I do have an onion that I store in this like Walmart baggie. I've been driving a raw onion in a toy car down the coast of Florida, and I use it to put in my various foods that we make in the microwave. But I only have a plastic knife to cut it, so it takes a minute. Looking good. I fell asleep, so Lauren took over the vlog. Her job was to go through our tracker and photos to make sure we had all the right information for the logbook for Guinness World Records. Then, after an hour, I was back up and on the grind, catching up on our logbook. Each page takes over an hour. We almost have everything fit on the page. I still have to write everything out and put all the information on here. I had to pull up one of the photos because it was similar to this one. I'm still gonna have to submit it to Guinness World Records. But overall, it mostly fit on the page. All of the speed info is gonna have to go down here in this tiny spot. This is the final result, baby. That's definitely my favorite photo of the day. That's with these other little mini cars we found. I also want to note this was our slowest day so far. Our average speed was only 0.329 miles per hour. We weren't even going half a mile per hour all day. The sidewalks were really busy in this spot.
I am currently working on putting all the receipts in the corresponding envelopes.
And then it was Lauren's turn to heat up her frozen food too. This is the final day 6. I barely fit it, so I had to put all of the stats on the envelope. That's actually just the receipt envelope, but I had no choice. But we made it all work. I still have a few more days left. So for the first time ever, Lauren's now actually doing the logbook. Normally I do it because like I'm big on like wanting everything to be perfect because it's like a little mini scrapbook that I'm hoping we can keep after this world record. But I can't keep up. There's no chance. I'm trying to get these YouTube vlogs up right now, and I have to go outside because I need to hotspot my phone because the Wi-Fi at this motel sucks. So now Lauren is officially working on the logbook. She's gonna be doing day 7. The last one I left off on was day 6. And then I'm gonna take my phone outside and hopefully be able to hotspot my laptop so I can get this next vlog uploaded.
So I think I got it all laid out. There's not much room for like all the information at the bottom. I think it's looking good so far. So on this little Marineland thing, I wanted to draw a little dolphin on it. So I tried practicing, and this was my first one, the bottom one, and I probably nailed it. So then I went straight to the actual real one, and that's what it came out as. So then I went back to the drawing board and I tried again, and I did it. And then I was able to do it better on this one. It looks more like a fish, but we're gonna run with it. But I think it's looking so good so far. And it's all finished. My little dolphin turned out not too bad.
This is bad. I'm trying to daily upload for you guys, but the service on the road is not making that possible right now. I'm literally sitting in a parking spot outside of the motel, just trying to make this happen. And it's 9:34 p.m., so it's getting a little bit late to post. It's officially time to go to bed for the night. We just realized we're actually a little bit confused. We lost track and we're not sure if tomorrow's day 12 or day 13, but we're gonna figure that out tomorrow. Once we finish the logbook, we'll be able to figure that out a little bit better. But we're on the way between Lauren getting some of the logbook done today, and me getting some of the logbook done today, and us making an absolute mess out of our beds. This is the aftermath of everything. For some reason, this motel has a checkout time of 10 a.m. instead of 11. That's the earliest checkout time we've had so far, and these cars take a while to get out of the hotel room. So that's gonna be difficult for us. It's almost midnight, so we're gonna go to bed now, because we have a bright and early day tomorrow, because we're headed toward Daytona Beach. But it's not very beachy weather. Tomorrow's gonna be the coldest day we've had so far. It's supposed to be in the 50s Keys. It's gonna be bad. But I'll see you guys tomorrow for day either 12 or 13. We've lost count. And we gotta get these cars out of here, which is gonna be so annoying because it was so hard to get in because of this long hallway right here. But I'll take a time lapse of trying to get those out tomorrow so you can see how that goes. See you guys tomorrow for the next day of our Guinness World Record attempt. Now it's time to go over the logbook for day 12. There is literally only one photo from the day, and it's us in the hotel room working. So we had no progress, but we were at the A1A Super Inn in Ormond Beach. We took this picture at 4:48 p.m. So right now we have the same progress as day 11, which is we've went 125.24 miles so far for the world record. And yesterday we went 14.400 miles with a max speed of 10 miles per hour and an average speed of 2.7.